Louis Arthur Charles. Kate and William reveal the name of their new royal baby in a touching nod to Charles and Philip's beloved Uncle Dickie, who was killed by the IRA. Having kept the world waiting for 4 tantalizing days, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have finally revealed their newborn son is called Louis Arthur Charles. Royalists and bookmakers alike have waited patiently since Monday to find out the name of the new arrival and fifth in line to the throne. The baby will be known as His Royal Highness Prince Louis of Cambridge. The name serves as a poignant tribute to Prince Charles' beloved great-uncle, mentor and honorary grandfather, Lord Mountbatten, who was killed in 1979 when the IRA placed a bomb in his fishing boat. More than 100,000 bets were placed across the UK betting industry on the baby name, with both Albert and Arthur leading the way as the bookmakers' favorite. But William and Kate have plumped for a moniker used for centuries across the Channel by the French, who have had 18 kings called Louis. Bookies are now quids in after William and Kate chose the name, which had odds of 21. The first French king, Louis I, known as Louis the Pious, reigned between 778 and 840. The most famous was Louis XIV, known as the Sun King, whose reign started aged 4 and lasted 72 years and 110 days, the longest recorded of any monarch of a sovereign country in European history. Queen Elizabeth's reign is currently in its 66th year. The last one was Louis XVIII, who reigned for a year until Napoleon took power for a second time in 1815 and ensured the monarchy was destroyed. The name serves as a poignant tribute to Prince Charles' late uncle, Lord Mountbatten, great-grandson of Queen Victoria and uncle to Prince Philip. His full title was Admiral of the Fleet Louis Francis Albert Victor Nicholas Mountbatten, 1st Earl Mountbatten of Burma. In 1979, Mountbatten, his grandson Nicholas, and 2 others were killed by the Provisional Irish Republican Army, IRA, which had placed a bomb in his fishing boat, Shadow V, in Mullegmore, County Sligo, Ireland. Earlier this week, Prince William teased his newborn could be given the name Alexander or the rather less traditional moniker, Jerry. As he arrived for an Anzac Day service at Westminster Abbey on Wednesday, Prince William playfully joked about potential names. Australia's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Alexander Downer, suggested to Prince William he should call the boy Alexander. "Have you thought about the name Alexander for him?" the former foreign minister asked. Prince William's appeared keen on the idea. "Well, it's funny you should say that. It's a good name," he said. Alexandra is the middle name of the baby boy's great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and Alexander is also the middle name of the newborn's older brother Prince George. However, Prince William agreed the name Jerry was a strong name after Mr. Downer suggested his New Zealand counterpart, Sir Jerry Mtpree, would also like to see the baby named after him. Prince takes his place in royal order of succession as 5th in line to the throne. The new Prince of Cambridge has become the 5th in line to the throne, pushing Prince Andrew out of the top 6 for the first time. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's 3rd child, a younger sibling to Prince George and Princess Charlotte, is now the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh's 6th great-grandchild. The boy, weighing 8 pounds 7 ounces, is also a great-great-great-great-great-grandchild of Queen Victoria. Following the baby's arrival, Prince Harry shifts down the line of succession to 6th place. The Duke of York, who was born 2nd in line, has moved to 7th and Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie to 8th and 9th. Andrew falling out of the top 6 means he will no longer have to ask the Queen for permission to marry, unlike Charles, William, George, Charlotte, and Harry. The first 6 people in the line of succession must have the Queen's consent before they can marry on May 19, as set out by the Succession to the Crown Act 2013. The Act's introduction also saw sex removed as a determining factor in the line of succession. It has also been claimed that the royal baby has been born a commoner. Royal historian Marlene Koenig told Town and Country, "It sounds complicated, but in the UK, the only people who are not commoners are the sovereign and peers of the realm, people with titles like Duke, Marquis, Earl, Viscount, and Baron." It was always thought that William and Kate would go on to have 3 children. Kate is one of 3 and had a happy home life with her sister, Pippa Matthews, and brother, James Middleton, and is close to both of her siblings. But William may need to adjust to caring for a newborn once again. Kate joked in the months leading up to her due date that her husband was in denial about having a third. By having more than 2 children, William and Kate are following in the footsteps of the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, who went on to have 4 children, although there was a gap of 10 years between their second child, Anne, and third, Andrew. As a sibling to both future King George and spare to the heir Charlotte, the new baby is unlikely ever to be crowned sovereign. The Duke of York is the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh's third child, but when Andrew was born in 1960 he leapfrogged his older sister, Princess Anne, in the line of succession. The Cambridges' third child will no longer be allowed to jump ahead of older sister Charlotte in the line of succession. Previously, under the ancient rules of male primogeniture, royal sons took precedence over their female siblings, even leapfrogging firstborn royal daughters. But a radical shakeup of the royal succession rules removed discriminatory male bias and came into force in March 2015, affecting babies born after October 28, 2011. The Succession to the Crown Act 2013 has already affected the Duke of Gloucester's granddaughters, Senna Lewis and Lila Gilman, whose younger brothers, born in 2012, now follow them in the line of succession. The new baby will be a prince or princess thanks to the Queen, who stepped in ahead of Prince George's birth to ensure all William's children would become HRHs with fitting titles. The Queen issued a letters patent under the Great Seal of the Realm in December 2012 when Kate was just a few months pregnant, declaring all the children of the eldest son of the Prince of Wales should have and enjoy the style, title and attribute of Royal Highness with the titular dignity of Prince or Princess prefixed to their Christian names or with such other titles of honor. A letters patent in 1917, issued by George V, limited titles within the royal family, meaning daughters born to William or Kate would not have been an HRH but Lady, forename, Mountbatten.